Okay, let's start by bringing a new avatar into our window frame for our new project. To do that, you need to be in the library where the star is highlighted. These are two options, these are tabs. We'll get into it another time. The library with the star gives us the pre-populated items that are given to us with our software. Under the avatar heading, you can see that the little caret will, if you pull it down, will release some other files here. If you double click on that, it brings those files up in the window down below, and this is where you can select them. So within that folder of female V2, this is where the female avatars are. There's a children's section of avatars. If you double click on that, you can see there's children of different ages and sexes. So a male that's 2 to 6 years old, a male that's 6 to 18 months old, a male that is 7 to 20 months, years. I'm not sure what that size is. I guess that's the sizing. 7 to 20 in terms of sizing, I guess. Not years, I guess. And those are the options there. Okay, so we also have male avatars, of which we have a number of them as well, if you were interested in doing male work. Now, the avatars we're going to be using for most in this class are the females. So if you select the female avatars, we do have a number that are provided to us by the program. They may be different options for you. I'm going to select Una, and I'm going to do so by double-clicking on that file. The AVT file is an avatar file. I can either double-click on it, or I can drag it to the desktop by holding it and dragging. The avatar can be rotated by holding the right shift button down. You get three-dimensional rotation. You can pan in and out by using your scroll wheel in and out. If you hold your scroll wheel down, you can move her to different locations on your screen. If you decide you don't want to use Una and you want to select a different avatar or see what they look like, you can double-click again on a different avatar. When it does, it gives you a pop-up window that says Load Type. If you want to open it, it will get rid of your original avatar and add the new one. If you press Add, it will have both there. This gets a little tricky. You have to determine where they're going to be in space because otherwise they load right on top of each other. But if you select Load or Add, you can say I want it 2 meters away in the X orientation, and you can see what happens. That's what the translation means. So the new avatar is 2 meters away. You can move her closer. It gets a little bit tricky in terms of placing garments and whatnot, but that's a way in which you can have multiple avatars in the same window. Again, you don't have to add an avatar. If you want to replace it, then again, double click or drag, and instead of setting add, you select open, and that will change your avatar.